All right, my friend, in today's Q&A, we're gonna talk about which meal timing setup is best if you're the type of guy that works out early in the morning. Now, on the Fit Follower Project plan, at this point, you know that there are different meal timing setups that you can choose from. We have the on-the-go meal timing setup, which has that first meal around the conventional breakfast time, if you will, sometime around 8 a.m. And we have the at-home meal timing setup, which shifts that first meal back until 10:30. Both are amazing setups and both work really well with morning workouts. So let's go to the first standard option, which is that you work out in the morning fasted, meaning you get up, you rehydrate with the water, you get the pink Himalayan salt, you train fasted, and then you have your first meal at 8 a.m., which would be your standard breakfast shake, as a post-workout thing. So you work out fasted, you have your 8 a.m. breakfast, you have the shake, that's your post-workout meal, that fuels your body for the day, and then you're off on the go setup. The next meal you'd have is noon, you have your snack around 3 and 4, you'll have dinner around 7 or 8, and then you're done for the day. So that's a very standard setup. So what if you want to actually do the at-home meal timing setup where you shift back that first meal until 10:30? Can you still work out in the morning? The answer is absolutely yes. In fact, there are some fat-burning benefits to doing it this way. So again, you could get up anytime, 5, 6, 7 a.m., whatever time that is for you, rehydrate immediately, you're gonna exercise, and then after exercise, what you're gonna do is instead of having your first quote-unquote meal, because you're gonna be waiting until 10:30, what I want you to have is to have 5 to 10 grams of BCAAs. These are branched chain amino acids, and these are specific little building blocks of proteins that help trigger recovery after workouts, but they don't truly break your fast until that first meal. So it's like the middle ground between getting a little bit of protein in your body after exercise to start stimulating that recovery while still respecting the fact that you're gonna be waiting until 10:30 for that first meal. So if you want to work out in the morning but have that first meal at 10:30, all you have to do is take 10 grams of BCAAs after you exercise, and there are some links inside the Fit Follower meal plan to the proper BCAA powder that we like. You can find these anywhere. There's some really great ones and they taste pretty good too. So very simple, again, to really recap, with the at-home meal timing setup where you're shifting back that first meal till 10:30, you can still work out in the morning. Make sure you rehydrate, train fasted. About an hour after exercise, once you've showered and you've gotten ready for your day, have that first BCAA serving of like 10 grams, which is typically 1 to 2 scoops of a BCAA product. That's gonna help kickstart your recovery after exercise without breaking your fast until that first meal at 10:30, and I would make sure you have those BCAAs 1 hour after exercise. So you may finish exercise, let's say at 7 o'clock, you'll get ready for the day, you'll shower, you'll do whatever you do in your morning routine, you'll have those BCAAs at 8, and you'll have that first meal at 10:30. That works really well. So you're gonna stay fasted after exercise until that first meal. We're gonna use the BCAAs as a little pulse to get the recovery going. And if you're actually doing the on-the-go meal plan, then you just train fasted, you're rehydrated, you train, then you have that first meal sometime around 8 a.m. after exercise. So very simple, both setups work. It just, if you do the at-home setup and you're gonna shift back that first meal, you just need those BCAAs in between, and it's a great setup. And in fact, doing this at-home setup where you shift back that first meal can really help with your fat burning after exercise because your body's cranking. You know, after exercise, your testosterone levels are higher, your growth hormone levels are higher. Those BCAAs will help kick in the recovery, and then you'll be burning lots of fat up until that first meal at 10:30. So it's a really good setup. I've used it tons of times in the past. There are lots of guys in the program using that as well, so that's viable for you. So I hope that clears up any questions you have, and good luck with your morning workouts. Go forth, kick some ass. My team and I can't wait to hear about your results on the program, and we'll talk to you very soon, my friend.